you're in Hogwarts, what would be yours and Idzik's favorite
EA games.
Challenge everything.
Sorry in advance, I forgot that this freaking emulator just does this. I honestly don't know what my favorite subject would be. I have it down to 40 and this is how loud it is. My favorite subject would either have to be Charms class or Potions, probably, because I like cooking. In the GameCube version, just continually get caught by Percy. Does he lower house points in this one? Because I'm fine with that. You mean most of them unlock the door after, so you get forced, I guess, you get the actual death of the game. Bold choice. I mean, a lot of companies do that. You can't wait to see what the GameCube one looks like, the second one, or that's the story. Okay, so...
If Harry Potter...
So, real quick.
If Harry Potter goes back to Hogwarts, he will be in mortal danger.
Ron, look. Wait for me! Come on, Ron. Harry! Ron!
Remember this in the book? Remember that amazing spell? You lose house points whenever you get caught by anyone at night. Done and done. Okay, so quick the criticisms. There's a continue because I had tested it out in the past. Quick criticisms as far as the game ends up going. This was made in 2002 by the same developers that ended up making the Sorcerer's Stone, which was released in 2003. One of the major criticisms on Sorcerer's Stone, which actually is a criticism that goes back to this one, that I've heard, is that they used the exact same layout for Hogwarts as they had used. Both games used the same layout for Hogwarts, and both games, for the most part, sound like they use pretty much the same spells. So it kind of feels like a carbon copy of each game, which is the major criticism aside from the story. I don't know to what extent, but we're going to find out. No more Kathy Granger. I'm so upset no more Kathy Granger. Remember when Fred and George didn't go with them to pick up Harry?
Welcome to the burrow, Harry.
Did any of you ever give a thought of how worried I'd be?
But-
Bed's empty, no note, car gone. Could have crashed.
Mum,
Out of my mind with worry. Did you care? Never. As long as I've lived.
Mum...
Now get outside and start denoming. I've had it up to here with all of you. Except you, of course, Harry. I'm not cross with you.
There's no reason to play the Xbox version.
You ready to do a bit of denoming then, Harry? Well, I'm not sure, Ron. I've been with the Dursleys so much this summer, I'm a little rusty.
Xbox version is the same as the PS2 version, which is the same as the GameCube version. So those are all the same developer.
The glass jar, Harry.
There was a different developer for...
That was truly smashing, Harry.
Oh, when you're ready, we'll meet you in the barn.
Yeah, the quote-unquote new consoles, which was the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube, all have the same developer, and it's the exact same game. PlayStation 1 had a completely different developer, and that was the game we just experienced. The PC version was completely different, and we've already experienced that in the past. The Game Boy Advance has a different developer from the Game Boy Color. The Game Boy Color was the last game that was released on the Game Boy Color, so it's the last Harry Potter on the Game Boy Color. Game Boy Advance, the buttons, you give it away. Yeah. The Game Boy Advance version is one we will be exploring. I just want to explore the handhelds afterwards, and I don't know how far into the handhelds we're gonna go. But I figure if we did this with Tomb Raider and we started with Harry Potter, we're gonna continue with Harry Potter.
When I learn some second-year magic, I should be able to get the shield to the top.
So, I mean, the UI, for a game that was made the year prior, the UI looks and feels better. It's almost like they dumbed down the graphics intentionally to try and make it feel like the Sorcerer's Stone was the inferior version.
There are gnomes everywhere! Ugh!
Look, they're up in the rafters.
Okay, Harry. Target the little pests and flipendo them off the rafter.
What beans? Freddy Bot's beans are found in all kinds of places. They can be used to trade with Fred and George when you reach Hogwarts. And he's no longer... Oh, cherry. Lemon. He's no longer announcing it, though.
Harry!
Target the gnomes, Harry.
Nice shot! Nice shot! That was pretty good, Harry. You've got the little pests on the run.
They're heading for the garden.
We'll meet you out in the barnyard.
I don't even know if there's an Xbox emulator based off of what the question was earlier. I just know that the Dolphin emulator like gives a cleaner version anyways.
Number 3, Elfrida Clag.
And I don't mind having a slightly upscaled resolution for something like the GameCube. There are 101 wizard cards to be collected and trade. Don't care. Increase your stamina bar with every 10 you collect. God damn it. Dolphin is high quality. Yeah, Dolphin's great. Using candy as currency, what is this, second grade, technically? Yeah. Finally, now it's in text, but Harry is still giving them a tase. Yeah. So technically, we could say that he's,
Number 1, Merlin.
still doing what we said he was doing beforehand. He's quietly putting each one into his mouth, savoring the flavor.
Harry, we'd
Hold
like
on.
you to meet our washing machine. Dad tried charming it.
Now it's anything but charming.
This is a good opportunity to practice some dueling.
Dueling?
And watch out when the washing machine opens its door.
And keep moving around it and cast for Pendo when the door is open.
Washing machine. That sounds like Muggle technology that you shouldn't necessarily know the name of easily. Ow, my beans.
Cast Flipendo when its door's open.
Raspberry and plum. Can you open your door?
Watch out! Nice shot!
Whatever. I'm not gonna try and charge it.
Cast Flipendo when its door's open.
You can charge me again because that's all you know how to do.
You can only damage it when the door's open.
Are you kidding me? Popcorn, Birdie Bot. At least he's not picking up disgusting flavors all the time. Harry versus the
That
Wash.
sorted it, Harry. I'd love to see that in Aunt Petunia's kitchen.
You look like you need a chocolate frog. Here you go.
You'd have to knock the frog out before you can catch it.
Right, let's go throw some gnomes.
We'll meet you in the garden when you're ready, Harry.
So when I was testing to make sure this was working properly, the furthest I got was the gnome throwing, and I have to say that I forgot about this part, but having to stun the chocolate frog has to be one of the most annoying concepts to me.
Get a move on, Potter.
Remember how underage kids weren't supposed to be using magic outside of school?
We need to get a move on with the denoming. Mum will go mad if she finds any gnomes left in the garden.
Look, there's one over there.
What you have to do is flipendo them until they're dazed and confused. Then you
Flipendo.
grab hold of them and spin them round. And chuck them out of the garden.
Wow, I've got to try this.
Be my guest.
And remember, flipendo the gnome, pick it up, spin it round and chuck it over the low wall.
I bet you can't throw a gnome as far as Fred did.
Or hit any of the targets in the fields over there.
Only plebs can't do using magic? I didn't think that was the thing. I don't remember. One of these days I'll pick the books back up and reread them. Here. Oh.
That was rubbish.
Come here. I have to hold down A. I was doing the PlayStation 1 where I was starting to tap it.
Right on target.
Number 8, Derwent Shrimpling.
Thanks. I mean, there's a reason to actually do this properly. Damn it.
Give it
Whatever.
another go.
Hey. I'm gonna hit that scarecrow again.
Right on target.
Come here. Come here. What is with these gnomes? Gonna hit that scarecrow again.
Right on target.
I have hit the hay bale once before. I just... Whatever. I will say that this definitely feels better, obviously, from the PS1. But it actually, like... I want to say it feels better than Sorcerer's Stone, but... I mean, there we go. Oh,
Brilliant
of course,
throw,
I missed
Harry.
it. But of course, it's like, it's the same engine. It shouldn't feel any different, especially since this came out a year prior. What did they do? Fuck with Sorcerer's Stone to try and make it feel less, like... I feel like the graphics are even better. It was just what I don't understand, the fact that this came out first. Harry torturing gnomes, it's fine.
Brilliant throw,
They
Harry.
only have concussions.
It's
There's a
late,
Dobby next.
boys. Time for bed. Big day tomorrow. Diagon Alley, then platform 9 3/4. For someone who's never de-gnomed before, you've done an excellent job, Harry. Almost as good as Gilderoy Lockhart himself.
Thanks, Mrs. Weasley.
I think you deserve a chocolate frog.
So creepy. I don't want to touch that. It looks like a regular frog. If you completed all your tasks for one day, you'll be given the option to end day and you'll remember all. At this point, you continue to explore the world, or you can decide to end the day and the next day's adventure can begin. Is the lock-on better? I won't know until we end up doing something akin to a boss battle. But it feels better, but again, like I said, I won't know until then. But as far as it being better, it's like graphically speaking, it lacks the character of the PS1 version. That's only because you want to see Potato Hagrid. Because honestly, this one has a lot more charm in its graphics, in my opinion, especially compared to the PS1 version. PS1 is just, people like it because it's so bad in its visuals. It's so bad it's funny, and it's iconic because it's so funny. Oops. I'm trying to hit the hay bale, but whatever. Who cares?
Mrs. Weasley woke them all early the following Wednesday. She took a flower pot off the kitchen mantelpiece, and everyone grabbed a handful of flue powder. Harry had never travelled by flue powder before, and when he scattered the powder into the fireplace, he immediately swallowed a lot of hot ash.
Diagon Alley.
It felt as though he was being sucked down a giant plug hole. Harry tried to keep his eyes open, but the whirling made him feel sick. He closed his eyes, wishing it would stop, and then he fell.
And keep in mind, a lot of the still images from the books in the PlayStation 1, those were the graphics from this one. A lot of screen time on the burrow. It is. Okay. This is the point when I had stopped testing it, so I don't know anything beyond that point. I'm gonna search. Oh my god. They called it a pumpkin pastry. Is that an American, like, adjustment to it? To sneak forwards gently on, press gently on the control. Oh, because of the hand of glory. I mean, the hand of glory in some situations was considered an alarm system in some stories. It's also technically supposed to be used by thieves and keep them invisible at night. There's a whole bunch of different concepts on what the idea was supposed to be behind those. Arg phlegm flavored. Oh, it said Birdie bops every jelly bean in this cabinet. Sick. God. Blackberry. At least he's not announcing it. This is a save game scroll. Save your game, walk up to the scroll, press A to confirm your save. Saving into save game scroll at any time. Why did they get rid of this concept? And there goes the name at the top.
Mushroom.
Gloria Malfoy. Thank you for the follow. I have a feeling. Yeah, I had a feeling this would trigger it.
It's Lucius and Draco Malfoy.
Touch nothing, Draco. Ah, Mr. Borgin.
Mr. Malfoy, what a pleasure to see you again.
The Ministry of Magic is conducting more raids, and I have a few more items like this at home that might embarrass me.
Items that you are willing to sell?
Correct. I'll expect you tomorrow at the manor to pick them up. Good day.
Good day, Mr. Malfoy.
Bye, Sophia. Oh yeah, I'm streaming again tonight. I don't even know what I'm going to be playing tonight. I have to figure that one out. It's just a random spell book. Like, Malfoy dropped it off. We don't know what it is, but let's go touch it. Oh my god, it's a Sims Plum Bob. Let's take this forbidden magic book, Harry. This seems like a good idea. It seems like a horrible idea. What is wrong with you? Just destroyed the book. Gained a new spell, Lumos. Why is this a bad spell? That is how Harry learned about a Kadabra. Oh my god. Lighting your wand. Lights dark areas and reveals hidden panels. Hold on. Alright. So out of curiosity, how bad is it to cast it?
Lumos.
Graphically, it even looks better than the previous one. So I don't understand what they did.
Lumos.
It's fucking weird. Oh. Can I not go out? What does it want me to do? Reveal something hidden? Oh. Of course you have to go down here. What? Okay, this was better done in the Sorcerer's Stone. Is the 45 PS thing written? No, it's part of the background. It's part of the background image, and I actually need to redo the image or do something about it to get rid of it. That was because Isaac. So here, real quick, if you want to see it, let me see if I can do not that one. That background is actually a sky background from Final Fantasy XIV. Isaac just pointed like the camera at like the night sky and just took a screenshot. The 45 FPS is from Steam. It was in the top right corner saying how fast it was. I actually think my computer runs that area a lot faster now because I've got an upgraded CPU and video card since that image was taken. But it has no bearing on this. Yeah, Steam has the ability for you to put that up in the top corner. I was doing that initially just to get an idea of how well certain things were running. I don't really need to do it anymore, and since then I've turned it off. How did he manage to do all this? No? I'm sorry, what? What is going on? Oh. What? Yeah, we know. But anyways. You move a lot slower now when you hold these. You don't run anymore. You are now... Remember, we're back to this. Enslaving creatures for life. Now I'm like, can I just search willy-nilly everything or no? I hate that you have to walk up to a wall to see if it's got anything now. What's old habits? I guess that the screaming skulls would have scared me if I was a kid with this. The enslavement's old habits. Owl treats! We found a scabbers. We just stick them in a pocket to feed to Hedwig later. Do that again. Do it again. Do it again. It's a different scream every time. Never mind. It's the same. I don't know how many secret points there are for this. Oh, because Hedwig's here.
Hedwig!
Hedwig's all like, where the fuck are you? You swear you've heard that skull screeching somewhere else? It might be a canned thing. Or it might be, considering these were released by EA, any of the sound that was used, EA could probably get a hold of the source of that kind of sound and just use it on something else. The Tom and Jerry scream, you swear. Eye lips and premium owl treats. The best thing for a happy, healthy owl.
Here you go.
Want this? It's a rat. You can pretend it's scabbers. Go, bird. Fly. Okay, fly. Oh.
Brilliant. Thanks, Hedwig.
As a wizard, I'm incapable of doing anything on my own. Is this another owl treat? Of course not. We only get owl treats when we need them. It's a wizard card. You just keep these up here. These are for children's collecting, and they just keep them up here.
Number 98, Dimphna Firmage.
We don't care. Berthilda Bagshot. Fucking kidding me. Okay. You know the worst part? This one's required to use the analog controller, not the D-pad, in order to move around. No treat means no escape. Hedwig is brutal. And you're like, Hedwig! Hedwig stares at you and is all like, give me food, bitch. Like, Hedwig, I need your help. Food, bitch, now. She knows what will happen. Why does this remind me of Resident Evil music? Keep a low profile. You can sneak by pressing Harry up against walls. You can also cast a spell while peeking around corners. Why would we keep a low profile? Booger flavor. Cinnamon. Underpants. Wait. How do you know what underpants taste like? Oh. It's weird how everything is just basically handed to Harry. Defeat Voldemort, you know, until the very last book when everybody said, you know what? Screw this Potter boy. What? I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. Oh, how everything is just basically handed for him to defeat.
That's locked.
I mean...
Oh, locked.
It made sense, sort of, because Dumbledore was the one that was handing it to him. What? I finished Chamber of Secrets for the PS1. What do you think I'm doing?
That's locked.
You, Ron, everything just falls right at his feet. Well, I mean, Dumbledore kind of orchestrates everything falling right at his feet. I mean, it's a story. It was written for, like, story purposes, this is. Things conveniently fall into the hero's hands. Yeah, typically.
Lumos!
No. Right near the locked doors. It's good. Yeah, let me check it. I'm trying. I have an Isaac made sandwich. Grab. Really? Oh, look at that. I'm sorry, you couldn't push that before? Fuck your story. It was a very well-crafted story. And for the most part, a lot of the stuff that quote-unquote falls into Harry's lap, like I said, is Dumbledore's involvement. Dumbledore
5.
was almost always
None
one
of the
step
post-
ahead of some sort. And honestly, without Dumbledore's involvement, even all the way up to after he had died with the stuff that he left behind to help, they never would have been able to do what they did. Best Harry Potter game. I swear, no matter which one I play, someone comes in and proclaims it to be the best Harry Potter game. Technically, I think this one received as much accolades as the PC version did. But again, there was a lot of criticisms between Sorcerer's Stone by this company and Chamber of Secrets because they basically did a carbon copy between the two games. Which is sad to know, but at the same time, it's not a horrible concept because I did like Sorcerer's Stone for the most part. I didn't like the boss battles. The boss battles were aggravating. Oh God, Ginny.
We hoped you'd only gone one fireplace too far. I was frantic with worry.
What's wrong, Ginny? You don't look very happy.
Blue powder went wrong, and I dropped all my things in the fireplace as I passed.
Would you like me to go and look for them?
That's so kind of you, Harry, but I think you'll need to get your things first. What was on your school list?
A copy of the Standard Book of Spells, Grade 2, from Flourish and Blots, and a new potion vial from Mole Peppers.
A new potion
Well,
bottle.
let's all go to Flourish and Blots then. Oh, and you might need this. It fell into the heart when you used the flu powder.
It's all your
Thanks,
money.
Mrs. Weasley.
Come on, Harry. Let's go to Flourish and Blots.
Harry simping. Harry has no opinion of Ginny at this point in the stories. And also, I know you know, Cherubeth, but not everyone turned against Harry. A lot of people did, and it made sense. Like, it was aggravating as the reader, obviously, because you knew more. But it made a... I'm sorry, what? It did make a lot of sense that a lot of people ended up turning against him because Ministry of Magic and the newspapers are all saying that Harry Potter is wrong and he's fucking delusional. There's this kid who sits there and says that he knows better than the adults. He's a kid. Don't understand the point of these. Maybe... Is this gonna be like PS1 where we come back to here in the middle of the school year and we're just all like, why are we here? Oh, fuck Harry, all your homies hate Harry. Charge it more? I think I charged it as much as I could. Let me try, though. I don't know if it changes color. It doesn't change color in this one. That's the highest you can have it at. Oh God, look at the stare. Like the lack of side to that stare, and you can see through the world. Aww. Finding graphical issues. Yeah, I don't have an idea either. I'm not worrying about it. This is the apothecary. I want to go here. Why? Because I can. Let's go spend our money on things we don't need. Why? Because we're an irresponsible 12-year-old that's been left to our own devices. Also, we have a gun stick. I mean, a wand. This is locked. Alohomora. Oh, wait, we forgot that spell between last year and this year. Don't worry, I've got this for you, sir. Don't worry, sir. I'm sure you don't need this. Do you think this guy's upset that I'm just going around and just shooting things in his store? Hey.
Excuse me, how much is this potion vial?
It costs 8 sickles.
Does the game have no background music? Apparently it doesn't.
Afford it.
Go get money from your vault. He's like, no, I can't. I have to earn it through minigame. A fucking gun stick. It is a fucking gun stick. I think you learn to make the spell stronger. That sounds about right, actually, based off of just what we were told at the Burrow. I wasn't fully aware that you do that, but that makes sense. Which means we are going to be coming back here, or having the option to come back here. Magical Menagerie. I mean, we could click on, look at the Remember All and see where it's supposed to go, but that's no fun. That's not exploration. Is that Ollivander's brother? It's a carbon copy of Ollivander, and they made small tweaks to his...
Closed. I'm feeding the stock. Keep out.
Sorry, what? I Found a pumpkin pastry because we don't know how to say pasty anymore. Oh no, these tiny barrels thwart me. Oh no, a knee-high barrel wall. Can Harry just jump over those barrels? No, he can't. He's bound by the rules and ethics of this society. No jumping over knee-high objects.
Can't get in that way.
Florian Fortescue's like ice cream parlor closed. Quality Quidditch supplies closed. Wait, look at all the brooms. Wow. Wow. Shit. Oh my god, their reaction. I love it.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
You want to smoke, miss? Here. It's in your face. Smell my wand. You don't know where it's been. Smell it.
Ouch! Ouch!
Okay, where were we supposed to go? Where the fuck is the Remember All? Bystander Book of Spells, grade 2 from Flourish and Plots. Okay. Wizarding equipment closed. This is like the PlayStation 1 version where I had all the questions. I'm like, how do these businesses actually stay in business when all they do is close? Gamble and Jape's Wizarding Joke Shop. We're going in here. This is what happens when a 12-year-old is given a gun stick and free raid. I know. Well, remember Order of the Phoenix when we walked around the entire school of Hogwarts with our posse and just going like Griff Gang for life and just beat the shit out of everyone. This is why this is an October Halloween game. Sir, I'm coming behind the counter. He's all like, I'm sorry, what? No, sir, you don't understand. I'm Harry Potter. I'm allowed back here. He's all like, what? Sir, I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation. I am Harry Potter. Gotta hit the bell. I'm not gonna hit the bell until it gets... Oh.
Can't get in that way.
I just went in his stockroom. Hello, sir. How are you? What is this?
How much are stink pellets?
4 sickles for a pack of 10.
I only have 1 sickle. Molly Weasley only gave me a goddamn sickle. I have money to my name, sir. I should go to Gringotts and get my money, but they won't give it to me. Wait, wizards have fireworks, ergo they know gunpowder, ergo they should have guns? I'm sorry, did you not know Gandalf the Grey? He was a great seller of fireworks? Jeez. I have his wizarding card. I'm just gonna show it to you.
Stop it! Harry! Harry!
This is how I show that I like you.
Stop it! Ouch! Ouch! Ow! Harry! Harry! Ow! Ow! Stop that right now, Harry! Harry!
Stop that right now, Harry!
I am a problem. This is the leaky cauldron. Of course we're going in here. He's 12, he doesn't know how to express his emotions properly yet. Mrs. Weasley, flipendo, that's not a real spell, as she gets smacked in the face. Ow! And she's like, what the fuck? Harry Potter needs therapy. This is what they get for just taking one of Ron's friends. It's not a crime if they can't take away your housewives. That boy ain't right. Hey, look. God fucking damn it. I don't know what that is. That looks like Spello tape. That really does look like Spello tape. Is that a thing in this? Like Ron's gonna be all like, I need Spello tape to fix my goddamn wand.
There's more than butterbeer down in the cellar, you know, Mr. Potter.
Yeah, it's called alcohol, you dumbass. I'm really weirded out by Hagrid's reaction.
Did I tell you, I've been having a bit of trouble lately with flesh-eating slugs.
Why are you hating dogs? Hagrid is huge. You try to lure him to a cellar, stranger danger. I'm sorry, Lara Croft is not here. No stranger danger, thanks. It's locked. We know by looking at it because we're a wizard. You know, this place wouldn't be the Leaky Cauldron if you actually fixed the damn thing. It's called Reparo, you dumbass. Strong cordial, 3 sickles. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna follow the Weasleys. Hello. Hi, Matryoshka. One of the dogs got loose and your grandfather's just watched instead of just telling anyone dog is back in the house, but still, oh my god. So in other words, you don't hate dogs, you're just incredibly frustrated with the situation is probably the better way to say it. Plus, you hate dogs right now. It's important to save whenever we can. For no reason, other than that we can. Anyways.
We'll meet you back here if you find Ginny's things, Harry.
I'm sorry, you're her mother?
Ow!
You fucking do it. Cats are better. Well, I mean... I like dogs, but I am very much a cat person, as evidenced by the fact that we have 2 beautiful little fuzzy boys. One of which is a dictator. Bodhi, we don't want to go to bed. Bow! Bow! Bodhi, we're tired of this dictatorship. Who the fuck are you?
I knew your father, you know. A fine wizard and a genuine loss.
You're fucking gonna be a lost one if you don't get out of my way. Also, why does that book look like something important? It doesn't. Bodhi dictates when y'all sleep. He goes around and he meows if we're not in bed. Like, heavily. He sits in the hallway and just goes, meow! Meow! He didn't do it last night, but last night he was pacing back and forth and he kept walking in here.
The Standard Book of Spells, Grade 2, by Miranda Goshawk. Ah, now that would be 1 sickle.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Thank you. With the knowledge contained in this book, you'll be able to cast more powerful spells. Here's a helpful hint from the book, just for you. Build up the power on your wand and cast it when the spell is ready. But be careful.
Wait,
Don't
so I wasn't able to
overpower your
release my...
spells, or you could end up in a spot of trouble.
So until this point, I never really was increasing my spell power. Oh god, that's a lot quicker than before. Yeah, and you can just... Alright, let's test it.
Flipendo!
Like it, I like it. Amaya, your cats dictate your life and thought. Mine does that when he wants you to sit somewhere so you can get on your lap and receive pets and attention. Yep, that's about right. Though Bodhi and Tiger don't really do that. Tiger's just in your face. He just headbutt, 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 headbutt on your legs until you pick him
Harry,
up.
did you get your book?
Yes, Mrs. Weasley. I can't wait to try out what I've learned. Where did you lose your things, Ginny?
I think I dropped my brass scales when I passed the fireplace in the magical menagerie. My new quill definitely fell into the back of Gamble and Japes. And I'm sure I saw Hagrid when I lost my speller tape. So I think that must be in the Leaky Cauldron.
Magical menagerie, Gamble and Japes, and the Leaky Cauldron. Got it.
We really appreciate this, Harry. It is so kind of you to do this for Ginny.
Yes, Harry. Thanks so much. Now go on, show us what you can do with your new spells. Bet you can smash those barrels over there.
How about you go find your own shit, Ginny? Why don't you act like a proper mother and find her shit for her?
Right now, Harry.
Did you guys know, you already asked this question, but do you guys give candy to kids? You should definitely one day ask Isaac about the story. You know what, I'm probably going to tell it to you. The story about how Isaac gave out his first Halloween candy. So in general, yes, we try to have candy on hand. However, I don't know how we're going to do it this year because I don't know what trick-or-treating is going to be like over here. I think, if anything, we might put a bowl of candy out and try and keep a monitor on it and just, like, we're not going to pull out a whole bowl because kids are fucking greedy and they will take everything out of that bowl. We'll put out, like, some in a bowl, let them take that, and then we'll just put out a little bit more and then whatever. But unfortunately, we're also in an area of the neighborhood where kids don't tend to venture, because the other houses in our neighborhood, there's not many houses on our section, and the houses that are here don't tend to contribute. So when you're trying to maximize on your trick-or-treating skills, you don't go to those areas, and so kids don't tend to come here. All that stuff is gone now, Ginny. Like, remember when he wasn't allowed to use magic outside of school? We're putting the candy in bags and then in bags out. That actually is a really good idea, baby girl. That's a really good idea. Maybe we should just do something like that. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but I don't know if we're gonna do anything. We'll probably get candy as a just in case, but the chances of us giving it out is really small and rare. But I will say that, okay, so Isaac's first time he ever got trick-or-treaters. He has never ever done trick-or-treating before. He's never gone trick-or-treating when he was little. He missed out on that whole thing from family upbringing and stuff. And he never got to give out candy as a result because his family wouldn't participate in it. He was super excited when we moved together that he wanted to participate in it, that we ended up getting candy and I ended up getting a bowl. And the first time we ever got a knock on the door or the doorbell, I forget which it was, and you heard the trick or treat, he got super excited, picked up the bowl of candy, was like, oh, like, sort of like ran, tiptoed towards the door, opened the door, the kid said trick or treat. He got so flustered with himself, he emptied the bowl of candy into all the kids' bags and then closed the door, and they said, thank you! And he looked down and he saw, like, we have to go to the store and get more candy. And I was all like, we had 3 bags. What happened? And he's all like, I got overexcited. And I'm all like, what do you mean you got overexcited? He's all like, I gave it all away. I'm all like, handful per kid, not the goddamn entire bowl. Anyways, 3 giant ass Halloween candy bags gone to the first set of trick-or-treaters. And he was all like, I don't know what to do. I said, you have to turn off the porch light and show them that we're not participating. He's all like, we have to participate. Oh, look, the spello tape was part of a trap. I think Ginny is trying to get us killed. Also, I like how we don't have to charge our wand to break these. Dilly, he was excited. I know he was excited. But the amount of money he poured into 3 trick-or-treaters was a little much. I was like, we might as well have given them 3 full-size candy bars and spent less money. Like, those were like the most excited kids ever. And the other thing is, I told him when we first got the candy, is I said, I pointed out the bags. I'm all like, if you want to be the good house, we don't get the shit ones. You have to get this candy, because he was picking up like the ones that had like Tootsie Rolls and Dots and like that third-party candy in it, like the suckers or something. And I'm like, no. I'm all like, you need the candy bars and not the super fun size. I'm all like, at least the half size if you're not going to get a full size. I'm like, that's how you become the good house that everyone wants to go to. God, I want my Bertie Bott's beans. I'm sorry. I don't know where to put them. Oh, on this. I think I just have to get them on this thing. God damn it. I'm dying. Oh God. Fuck it. Fuck it. Why is Ginny trying to get us killed? It's a cute story. Last year you wanted to give candy to kids, but you were too embarrassed to show your face, so you hid and acted like the hand for the Addams family. Now remember that? You're really embarrassed. I don't know. That's kind of cute, though. Because kids remember those stories. The kids remember those. Like, making it interesting for the kids to come to the thing. I never liked being scared when I was for Halloween. I was just one of those kids, which is also why I can't do, like, a lot of the scary games. So I didn't like haunted houses. I still don't like haunted houses. And I've gone to like 2 haunted houses just for Isaac and his family, and I don't ever like going to. And they're never that bad after the fact, but I always have to like force myself into going. But okay, where the hell? No politics discussions at all. That's absolutely forbidden on the channel. Halloween didn't catch on in your country. Yeah, there's certain countries I know that don't follow it. Shoot. Where the hell am I going? But yeah, no, Isaac definitely wants to make sure that we have candy on hand. I kind of want to make sure we have candy. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I just saw it. I want to make sure we have candy on hand just in case. We'll try and figure out a way to make it work for the whole COVID situation without actually actively answering the door and handing it out. I don't even know when Halloween is for our area because, like, Crimson J 22, thank you for the follow. Because when you get into areas like Pennsylvania or anything like where we live, where the weather's bad, your local city determines when Halloween trick-or-treating is done. And I think they do it to make sure that the weather is okay and that the kids are able to do it. Coming from California, I was always used to trick-or-treating being done on Halloween night, like October 31st. So it always happens like a week prior over here. Can't do anything. So, like, we're gonna have to be prepped in some way soon-ish. Remember when you were sick, you went to a house that went all out in decoration when you got your candy? A guy dressed in a Grim Reaper costume chased us back into the sidewalk. You got so scared you peed yourself and burst into tears. You felt really bad after that. Yeah, that's why I don't like those kind of things. I like the whole... And I even told Isaac, I said, if you ever wanted to go all out for our house to be decorated, the thing that I find the best for Halloween isn't like extreme gore horror. The coolest decorations make your house look just a little creepy. Because creepy is fun, but also gives a good mood. The horror atmosphere where I've seen people put like bloody wannabe zombie props or skeletons in their house doesn't look anywhere near as good in my opinion. Hi, Crimson. Thank you again for the follow. You like the Sabrina Witch kind of vibe? I mean, that's upbeat Halloween type of vibe. I mean, I definitely don't dislike that. Clearly noticing. Give me this.
Ginny's fellow tape.
Ginny's worthless without this, apparently. I don't think we can get through any of those. Anyways. Can't take the mask for the Scream movie seriously because of Halloween. Yeah. Consider cleaning up the spiderwebs around the door and porch, but it fits so well with Halloween. I mean... One of the best like trick-or-treating like concept ideas I had heard of was a long time ago when I first started working. There was one of the coworkers, one of the other secretaries that worked there. She was an older lady, and her kids had grown up. They had already moved out. She was good friends with her neighbors, and they used to hang out and just like they would like every now and then she would get together with her neighbors and they would drink. Their whole thing was getting together, talking, and drinking wine. So during Halloween, what they would do is they would get, and because their houses were all next to each other, they would set up a giant cauldron on the grass with dry ice in it that they would keep refilling throughout the night to make sure it was always smoking and bubbling. They set that out on one of the lawns in between all their houses, and all three of them would dress up as witches. And they would sit out there with their chairs, and they would set up little tables, and they would drink red wine all night long while like sitting there and talking with each other. But they were basically known as the neighborhood witches that you came up to. And if you visited all three of them, they each had a little cauldron with them that they would give out candy in. And I thought it was a really cute idea because they had their night. They got to sit out in the lawn. This is again California. They got to have like their time together, and it was the cute little like interaction for the kids to come up to the fucking sloshed witches if you think about it. But I like the idea, and it was very cute.
We're closed. I'm feeding the stock. Keep out.
Me personally, my Halloween thing always was for quite a number of years. I used to always get myself a bottle of red wine, a bottle or two, whatever. And I would pop it open and I would sip on some red wine and I would watch either some creepy movies, creepy shows, creepy video gameplay.
Didn't you hear me, boy? I said, we're closed now. Go away.
And I would watch that while drinking red wine at night. Being buzzed just adds to being creepy, which seriously drink responsibly with kids. Yeah, seriously. No, it was, when I was living on my own and I did that, I would always make sure I monitored how little I would drink until a certain point in the night for Halloween. Because if I got kids at my door...
If I can just keep quiet...
Must restock on berries. The puffskins are looking hungry. I see you, boy.
God damn it. What? I just came into the back. What am I looking for here?
And stay out of my shop.
No. You prefer sweet or dry? I don't like sweet dessert wines. I prefer like wet versus dry. It just depends on my what I prefer at the time. I do like certain wines that would be considered wet, and I like wines that would be considered dry. But if you're talking like sweet as in dessert wines, it's very rare, incredibly rare. Like
if I'm careful, I should be able to creep past him.
I don't even know what I'm looking for.
If I can just stay out of his way.
Oh, there it is. God, this camera angle.
Nasty. Firecrab needs unblocking.
If I can just keep quiet.
This is PS2. It was the same as the PS2, but it's GameCube.
Dilly's brass scales.
Stupid girl needs to stop dropping all of her shit. How did she even get back here?
Mushroom.
GMA Gamer, thank you for the follow.
Number 28, Tilly Toke.
Berthelda Bagshot. Camera angle's so bad at this section. Yeah. And the thing is, it's counterintuitive on where to point it. It's like when I'm pressing left or right, it's going the opposite direction. Like at this point, I don't care if he catches me. I got what I want. Goodbye. Interesting how he runs like how he runs like model from Harry Potter 3. I actually don't know what the developer is for Harry Potter 3 for the consoles. So Prisoner of Azkaban, the third Harry Potter game, has a developer for the consoles, which at this point is the GameCube, PS2, Xbox only, because the PS1 no longer has got any more Harry Potters. And then it has a version for the PC. It also has a version for the Game Boy Advance, and I don't remember if it had one for the DS. I know it did not get one for the Game Boy Color. But the PC version was definitely different from the console version for Prisoner of Azkaban. And we've already played the PC version, so we'll be taking a look at the console version after we're done with this one. You meant PC, only played PCs? Yeah, the PC versions... I like the PC versions in a lot of ways. The GameCube version for this one, for these Harry Potters, I actually enjoy quite heavily. This is my first time really playing them. But I do have to say that I do really like the PC versions. They did a really good job with them. Damn, this game is cool, running in Diagon Alley. Yeah, and you didn't get to do that with the PC one. Now, this is Chamber of Secrets. So this is the second one. You think the worst part of this game is if you miss certain wizard cards, you can't go back and get them? And that sucks. That does suck a little bit. I mean, especially compared to the PC version where you can go anywhere and everywhere all the time. Out of the three original, like, early games for the PC definitely did, the Chamber of Secrets is definitely the best out of those three.
Excuse me, how much is this potion vial?
It costs 8 sickles.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Thank you. You're very welcome to fill your potion vial with Wiggenweld's Stamina Potion. The Wiggenweld's in the large cauldron, over there.
Okay. Wait, you no longer need to equip it. Oh, okay. You have Prisoner of Azkaban for the GameCube. That one we'll be playing after this one. I've never played it. It'll be new. I am curious about it. Can I just use it? Use when you need a boost. I'm assuming you just automatically use it then? That's interesting. That's why you found it so grueling to 100% the game back in the day. I mean, when you're a kid and you have a limited number of games, a game, when it plays good, is enjoyable to redo. I still don't know what the boss fights in this are like. Sorcerer's Stone was just so... made me want to die internally with the boss fights that I'm hoping this one is not like that. Like, the boss fights for Sorcerer's Stone were not good. It's like playing a new game. You wish you could play the PS2 versions one day. I mean, the PS2 versions are the same as the GameCube versions, so I would say just get a hold of the GameCube version if you can.
How much are stink pellets?
4 sickles for a pack of 10.
Some stink pellets!
4 sickles for a pack of 10. This can be equipped. Remember all to throw a stink pellet, press the appropriate button. Apart from being great fun, stink pellets can be used to stun small magical creatures or to get you out of a sticky situation with prefects.
Some stink pellets!
I don't have a lot of money left. Oh. Well, you know what I'm gonna do. Why GameCube? Because if you decide to use an emulator to play it on, if you don't have the console, the Game Dolphin emulator is far superior to the PS2 emulator. Only because the Dolphin emulator is very easy to set up, whereas the PS2 emulator is a fucking nightmare. Hello, sir.
I would never have believed it of the famous Harry Potter.
Why not try looking in your remembrall, Harry?
What am I missing? Find Ginny's quill and Gamble and Japes. Oh. I love tossing that stink billet down. That was great. I would never have guessed it at the famous Harry Potter. No! You want to get the magical measure to the top, you'll need to cast a perfect flipendo. Oh boy. You know what I don't want to do? Cast a perfect flipendo. You know what I have to do? Cast a perfect flipendo. Oops. Wrong button. Oops. I had that a second ago, but I wasn't aiming. I'm sorry, what? The aiming is bad. It wasn't registering for some stupid reason. Oh my goodness, it's frog. Can't even do anything with that.
Ginny, quill!
Why can't Ginny just get a new quill? I'm sorry, they're poor. They can't afford a new pen. Do you know how much quills cost? They're so expensive. Hold on while I go to the Muggle world and buy you a pen for cheaper. By the way, you don't have to dip it in an inkwell. Witchcraft! Yep, yeah, it would be. There's some parts of the Prisoner of Azkaban that are going to frustrate you. They do for you. Well, I'm not surprised. There's parts in the Sorcerer's Stone that definitely frustrated me. I'm enjoying this one so far. I'm not going to be surprised if I run into things that'll frustrate me in this one.
Hello there, Harry.
I found all your things, Ginny.
Because you couldn't do it yourself, you dumbass.
Oh, Harry, you're so wonderful.
No, really. It was nothing.
You're such a kind boy, Harry. Here, have a chocolate frog for your efforts.
Get diabetes for your efforts.
Mrs. Weasley.
Gilderoy Lockhart's signing copies of his latest book in Flourish and Gloss. We were thinking of going in to see him. Would you like to come with us, Harry?
Oh, well, okay then. Thanks.
Let's go inside.
You loved Quidditch in this game? I hate Quidditch as a mini game in most of the games, but I will check it out in this one for sure. I think we're gonna have to at some point. We were saying that earlier when he was casting spells at you, Molly. Harry fucking Potter!
Great Scott! Is that... No, surely not. It is. It's Harry Potter!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect moment for me to make an important announcement.
Like 2 people
I have
here.
great pleasure in announcing that this term, I will be taking up the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
It's like 2 people here, and that's canned clapping.
Bet you loved that, didn't you, Potter? Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Potter's got a girlfriend.
I suppose your parents will go hungry for a month to pay for all the books you're going to need at Hogwarts. Here, girl, take this one.
It's totally not
the
suspicious
least
at all.
I can do to help out the poor and needy.
Thank you, Lucius Malfoy. Yours really suspicious, but I'll take it from you.
Harry. Fame is a fickle friend, and I would encourage you to be careful how you play the fame game, so to speak. Be sparing with your public appearances at first, and watch the company you keep.
Harry!
Why, I remember the time when I was writing my second bestseller, Gadding with Cools.
Harry, we've missed the train!
I believe the more exposure I got in the press, the better my career would progress.
Missed the train?
Trouble was, I became overexposed.
Yes! The Hogwarts Express left 5 minutes ago.
And it wasn't until I went
And Ginny missed it too, then.
missing for 3 weeks.
Oh no! What are we going to do?
Subsequently leaking the story to the Prophet.
Well, I know that Dad took the flying car to work this morning. It's parked in Charing Cross Road.
That I'd been captured by trolls in the wilds of Stockton-on-Tees.
Okay, it's our only chance of getting to school on time.
That I managed to regain my former prominent position as the world's most popular wizard. Harry? Oh.
I do like the fact that the idea is you missed it because Gilderoy won't shut up. Except for the fact that everyone just left the store, including Draco Malfoy and Molly. And they're all like, it's okay, my other child and his friend will eventually get there, I suppose.
I'll meet you in the courtyard outside the leaky cauldron.
In other words, do you want to get more stuff? No. I don't know what else I can get in here, honestly.
Flipendo!
Smell it. It's like smelling a fart. Smell it. Smell it. Smell it. Smell it. Smell it. Save. Might as well.
Ow! Ow! Flipendo! Hey, Harry!
What are we supposed to do? Ron's all like, I'm waiting here.
Ready to go to Hogwarts, Harry? You know, Ron, I'm really not sure about this. We've got to get to school, haven't we? And even underage wizards are allowed to use magic if it's a real emergency. Section 19 or something of the restriction thingy. You're sure you can fly it okay? What's it look like? I'm doing all right, aren't I? Yeah, I suppose. So far.
Fucking go. I just... did they just talk about the underage restriction thingy and they were going around casting spells earlier?
There's Hogwarts straight ahead! Uh-oh! Ah! Oof!
This is like the PC game at this point.
Ron! Ron! Where are you? Over here, Harry! The Whooping Willow's got me!
Oh no.
Don't worry, Ron. I'll come and get you. Just hold on. I can't do anything else. Hurry up, Harry!
The tree laughed. It laughed at Ron. I mean, let's be serious. Wouldn't you laugh at Ron? Ow! I'd laugh at that Weasley kid like 20 times a day. If I was Harry Potter. Oh no. Hey. Not to be mean, does anyone like Ron? I liked Ron in the books. In the games, he just seems like an idiot. Am I supposed to go up here? Sure as hell looks like it. Hold on. I'm having a hard time like being able to turn the camera around. Alright, so I am supposed to go up here. You have a love-hate relationship with Ron. I mean, Hermione loves Ron. Eventually. Hey, can you... Maybe... That was unnecessary. Puffapods can be hit with Flipendo or picked up and thrown. Be careful, however, as their spores can cause dizziness. Can you jump? You can auto jump. Like that. Shit. You think when I start playing Prisoner of Azkaban, you'll play along in the game? Like, you probably know the game and you'll be sitting there face palming with things I do going, really? Like, why are you so bad at this? Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I try to pick it up and he's like, ah! So if I want jelly beans, I just have to hit mushrooms. What? Never mind. Those are all gone. I'm really upset at that. I don't need jelly beans. I need the pumpkin pastry, though. Oh my God. His auto maneuvering sometimes is driving me nuts. Like, you touch an edge and he's all like, okay, jump off of it. I'm like, no. That. Bodhi, I swear, am I gonna have to stop, like, and get up and get you off of the window again? I'm gonna have to stop and get him off the window. Bodhi. Shit. Hold up. Bodhi. All I have to do is stand up. Bodhi. Okay, he's not getting down. Bodhi. Down. Oh my God. Hold on, guys. Hey. What are you doing? Oh, you see a bird. Love you. Get back here. You're relegated to, like, lying down. It's not like a bird. A bird. If we ever somehow put up a cat cam, I swear we're just gonna point it at the radiator and the window, and you guys are gonna see as he does this. Don't read the Harry Potter fandom. That's like the biggest mistake you can do. Like, I don't give a crap what Rowling said happened after the fact. If it's not in a book, I don't pay attention to it. The woman does not know how to do, like, keep consistency unless it's been written down, and even then she sometimes loses it. And the Harry Potter fandom's a little bit batshit crazy, honestly. Sounds far-fetched. It does sound a bit far-fetched. I'm just like, eh. Like, oh, he actually made it as an horror and then just quit. I'm like, okay. Okay, I have a feeling I'm supposed to jump down here. Not in there. Whoa. Excuse you. Oh, okay. Hello? Ow! I have a slight dislike for this now. Oh, there it is. I see it. How can he not crawl underneath that stump over there, but he can't go through that hole? Anything with hardcore fans is crazy, yeah. He had to quit to help take care of his 400 ginger demons. Ron officially had 400 children with Hermione. She's broken. There are many objects in the world which would hit with Flipendo will release items that you need on your adventure. These could be anything from Birdie Bot's beans to health boosty cauldron cakes. Thanks. I figured that out on my own. Oh god. Why is the world murderous? It's because they're all like, we heard Harry Potter killed everyone last year. Like, oh, you silly magical creatures. And I'm gonna do it to you too. You know it's real, Weasley's are king. He had to quit to help oh, I already read that. Soundtrack, yeah. Oh no, the request from earlier, I did see when someone, I forget who it was, asked if this game had a proper soundtrack because it was silent. It does, it's just, it has silent moments and I've noticed that. I mean, obviously, and I mean, it's kind of a little bit late to announce that now, obviously, but yes. I will say I was losing beans. I had so many beans last time. Losing them this time is not that horrible. Oh no, we've been trapped in by Bojackals. This is a pumpkin pie. Oh, a cauldron cake. It's a piece of cauldron cake, even though it looks like a full one. Mind your manner, weird Weasleys. Oh, conveniently placed to be able to jump up. I'm so upset because there's a part for Hedwig over there. But what's over here? Like, the game is like, but don't you want to explore this way too? I'm like, but Hedwig. Oh, fuck! Harry's all like, let me hop down. I didn't want you to do that, but hopping down. I just saw the time. I want to make sure I have a decent amount of time for Night in the Woods tonight, because we're not playing Night in the Woods tomorrow, and I really want to play a lot of it. I do like it. Remember collecting the cakes, pumpkins, and Harry Potter 3 to buy cards for Fred and George? You're talking about the PC one, right? Because the PC one, you do that. If you do that in the GameCube, that's new to me.
Rogan Stump.
Bertolda backshot. that it? Nothing else here? I bet cauldron cakes taste like sponge cake. They taste like Hostess cupcakes. Hopefully the next time you play Night in the Woods, the internet won't crash. Well, we're doing it today. I don't think the internet will crash. We're not having problems, at least not at the moment. Yesterday was weird, but it's not unheard of. Not with, like, it happens sometimes with the ISP. Our ISP has been a lot better and more stable than it used to be lately. But it definitely has had problems before.
Hedwig!
Yeah, the PC used cauldron cakes and the pumpkin pasties to, like, buy more stuff from Fred and George. Students are warned that the area surrounding the Whomping Willow and the Forbidden Forest on which it borders are out of bounds. This is due not in the least number of wild Gytreshes that roam the forest. If students should find themselves being approached by these giant dog spirits, they are advised that they can be warded off with a Lumos spell. What was the point in you, Hedwig? Hedwig's all like, I'm here. My jelly beans! No. God damn it, I can't see properly with this. At least Lumos is lasting longer than it used to. Oh, it goes away. You move the router outside of your flatmate's room. You're hoping it'll be a more stable connection now. I mean, yeah, I would put it in a more yeah, it definitely should be in a more central location if possible. Ours is just in the same room as the computers. It's because when they were setting it up, Isaac was the one that had the say-so on where it went, and I mean, it's not a horrible location, it's just I might have had it done differently. But at the same time, it's in the same room as the computers, so it works. I could run cables to the house if I wanted to and make a few more connections for hardwiring, but I don't really feel like doing that. Mostly because I don't like dealing with under floors and walls and things. Gave up on Wi-Fi for real stuff that needs to work, just ran cables. Our Wi-Fi has been stable enough that it's able to run off of it for work. Are you kidding me? Stop it. Are you kidding? Stop it! Oh, I can't jump off of that. Puffapods. Ah! It's annoying because I'm like, so we went from the last game to being like having too many of the jelly beans on a regular basis to suddenly dropping shit tons of them being hit from cheap shots because the camera can't tell us that something's behind us. And I can't change the speed at which the camera does things. Odie, what are you doing? Sit here. Get out of here. Yeah, if you live alone, then it's stable. Or use 2 route. I mean, a second router does get too expensive. You can get an extender that can help. That's what we have. And we only have it because downstairs we have really shit connection. Like, our Wi-Fi is very up in the air if it's like any good downstairs. That's just because it's an older house. Losing all your birdie bots because these guys end up like smacking you in the face. And the extender for the most part works relatively well. It's just every now and then it doesn't work as well. Meanwhile, I have a Bodhi who's trying very hard to jump on top of the radiator again. He's looking very hard up while Tiger is sleeping on the ground.
What kept you, Harry? I can't hang around here all night, you know. Very funny, Ron. Now, how on earth am I going to release you? Is there some kind of weak spot on the tree you could cast a spell at? Whatever you're gonna do, I suggest you do it quickly!
Yeah, no, your better option wouldn't be a second router, it'd probably be an extender. Oh my god. Is it just smacking Ron around? Hedwig, what did you do? Oh, you dropped a cauldron of pastry. Oh no, it's the car. I will say the auto aim is already working better. Ow. I like how the tree's laughing. Here comes Hedwig dropping another pumpkin pastry. God damn it! The Whomping Willow's throwing boulders at children! This is not okay! Sorry, honey. Oh my god. So it's a really short time. Oh my god. How is it even possible to have just one socket? I mean, technically we only have one socket. It's just wiring. Like the only way we have a connection for our router in our house is because they put one in. There was nothing in here.
Thanks, Harry. Much appreciated. Oh, it was nothing. Anyway, we'd better get a move on. We don't want Professor Snape catching us out so late. Why don't you try that door, Harry?
Yeah, it really depends on where you live, on your home setup.
The only thing I'm not looking forward to this term is seeing Snape. Let's just hope he's left because he missed out on the Defense Against the Dark Arts job again. Or he might have been sacked. I mean, everyone hates him.
Or maybe he's waiting to hear why you two didn't arrive on the Hogwarts Express.
Professor Snape, we were...
In my search of the grounds, I noticed that considerable damage seems to have been done to a very valuable Whomping Willow. I will be speaking with Professor McGonagall later.
That tree did more damage to us than we...
Silence! I would advise you both to make your way immediately to the Gryffindor Common Room.
But Professor Snape, we...
Go, and count yourselves lucky. If I should catch either of you out after tonight, I will definitely deduct house points.
Come on, Harry. I'll meet you outside the entrance hall.
I don't know. What is this? Why is that nothing? What is this? Why is this nothing? Where's my broom? My fucking broom. I have no house points. Oh god. Did I just teleport? You like big and robust people so that they break me up. Where did that come from? Losing house points, the worst of punishments. The Hogwarts main entrance. I mean, I understand what Yami's saying. I'm not going to argue against it. To an extent, I kind of agree with some of the thought process. Look, it's Hagrid in the distance.
Well, you really ought to go in.
Yeah, there's no context. It just came out of nowhere. I mean, let's put it this way. If we can lose house points in this, which apparently we can, we are going to be losing house points. We are going to become the worst of the worst. You think Draco Malfoy was lying about Harry Potter being a problem? We're going to prove him correct. Draco Malfoy is going to be the angel child and the star of this year.
Ow!
I'm angry.
Harry, I'm over here!
What the fuck? Since when do the ghosts... I know it's the Bloody Baron, but when do the ghosts do this?
Hi, Harry. You ought to get along to the common room. You shouldn't be out this late,
Over here, Harry!
Shut up, Ron. You're a problem child and we don't want to be around you.
No way through there.
The audacity of the ghost. Just came out of nowhere and smacked us. This really is the same layout. I'm not very upset that it's the same layout. I mean, look at this. At least it... How to keep the kids out. You need 4 Alohomora spells good to go off at once to unlock that. Get the fuck out of our way, Baron.
Oh.
God damn it, you piece of shit.
Harry, I'm over here!
I don't care where you are, Ron. Here, Lumos. Does this scare him? Does this scare him? Does this scare him? God damn it!
Harry, I'm over here!
I don't think the ghost actually casually tried to hurt you. He's just murdering Harry at the moment. Slightly upset by this. Not heavily, but slightly. Someone printed keep out in a magical school.
Harry!
Shut up, Ron. What is going on?
Oh, locked.
Game Boy Advance link not activated. I'm sorry.
Ow. Harry, I'm over
I feel like everything's out to get Harry at this point. Oh god, he had Wiggenweld. house is on it and is trying to murder Harry Potter. I'm just upset. I want to see what happens when he dies at this point. Hey kids, let's have school in a wizard's castle where ghosts murder the children. Ron, you need to be drop kicked. Let's go into the dungeons.
The door's locked.
There's glass shattering on your head. A jar slammed against Harry Potter's face. It's not okay.
Harry, I'm over
Sir.
here.
I want Harry to get, like, killed by a jar slamming against his head. Hashtag student life. Leaving 100 other scars on his forehead.
Harry!
What I'm amazed by is the lack of jars suddenly. How did you guys 100% this game at all if everything wants to kill you in Hogwarts? Oh, nothing hurts you anymore. Hold on. I'll get the Bloody Baron to prove us wrong and watch, he doesn't hurt us anymore. Oh no, he still does. He doesn't care about children. He's just like stepping on you. Excuse me, sir.
Harry!
It's so difficult being Harry Potter. Nothing hurts you once you're dead. Oh yes, Daddy, step on me. I like to think he's smacking you with the sword. Just stabbing you. By playing it 7 times over summer break. Oh my god. Alright, out of curiosity, I'm assuming it reload. We have like no birdie bots. Beans.
Harry, I'm over here!
Shut the fuck up. Isn't your wand supposed to be broken, Weasley? That feint where he throws his hand backwards across his forehead and he goes, oh me, oh my. Everything wants to murder you in this one. Welcome to Hogwarts. You're gonna die here. Only the best of the best survive. Hermione will be the only one living. Oh my god. Don't fucking touch me. They reused this placard later on. You shut up, Ron Weasley. We're exploring. We don't have any beans. Probably because of you. It's locked. That's locked. That's locked. Someone haul Ron away and have a ghoul step on him. The ghost step on him. But if we summon glass jars and shut up Ron, just slam him in the face with them. Come on, Harry! I thought you were my friend! Where did you leave me? I have no friends. That's right, Weasley.
Get a move on, Harry!
Wow.
I'm up here, Harry!
Everything in this fucking school.
Ow! Get a move on,
I have like no beans. Stop it. And I go Ron says Harry like he getting attacked is an inconvenience. Old
Harry.
games are always so infuriating, stuff like that. Oh my god! It'd be so annoying to live in that castle. Well, here's a question. So, those ghosts, you know, the girls, the girly ones that are floating around, they're actually identical to the ghosts that we got rid of last time. You can search these. You now have some luminous balloons. You can equip them for the inventory as you would a spell. To release a balloon, press the appropriate button. Use a luminous balloon as a distraction. Prefects will always run to investigate.
I'm up here, Harry.
Are you kidding? So, curiosity question.
Come on,
No.
Harry. Hurry up.
I'm gonna blame Ron for that one, you piece of shit!
Get a move on, Harry. Lumos. Ow. I'm up here, Harry.
So angry. I'm so angry. I had like 20 odd beans and now I have like 6 jelly beans. Shut the fuck up, Weasley. Oh god, get out of my way.
How are you? Glad to be back at Hogwarts?
Well, I would be, Nick, if Professor Snape hadn't caught me outside.
Well, I suppose that rules are there for a reason, although sometimes the reason escapes me. Yes, you shouldn't be up this late, you know. Better get back to the Gryffindor common room before Professor Snape catches you again. Goodbye.
Bye, Nick.
Hey Nick, want to tell us the password? No? Okay. You think Ron? Oh god!
Come on, Harry. Hurry up.
Rules now let me possess your body. That book just try flying to kill us. Casually trips Ron on the stairs. Whoops, must have been a ghost. Make sure he rolls all the way down. Just flipendos him to keep his momentum. 7th floor. Arithmancy and god damn it, and more ghosts. Stay away from them, Ron. They're trying to murder us, all of them. Music in the background sounds like someone died on Naboo. Remember when there used to be a chest in here?
Lumos.
Now there's nothing.
Get a move on, Harry.
That farting noise? That farting noise is when you pick up a bad Birdie Bots bean. Oh my god! I needed my beans. I just want my beans. Get the fuck away!
I can't get into the common room, Harry. She wants the password.
Of course I want the password. How am I to know that you two aren't Slytherins disguised as Gryffindors?
Because we don't look like gorillas, that's how.
There you are. Someone said you were expelled for crashing a flying car into the Whomping Willow.
Well, we haven't been expelled. Look, just tell us the new password, Hermione.
Oh, very well then. It's Wattlebird.
I'll meet you inside, Harry.
I have no beans.
Wattlebird.
I have 2 beans. Like, I just want to catch some jelly beans. And they're all like, fuck you. This game's all like, remember when you had too many last game? Yeah. Trap corner. Haha, wait, what?
Hey, Harry, Fred and George have set up a shop. You can trade all kinds of things with them for spells and really wicked stuff.
But Percy's watching
I
it.
must go and see them. Where are they? Go through that door and through the reading room. There's a portrait on the other side. What's the password? Flibbity Gibbet. Oh, and watch out for Percy. He hates being disturbed when he's studying.
Percy, taking points from his own house because he hates being disturbed while studying. I'm studying. You just made noise. 10 points for my own house. I'm like, wait, what? You dumbass.
Flibbity Gibbet.
Don't you mean 10 points of demerits? Something like that.
Ah,
I don't
Potter.
know.
You finally made it then.
I don't have
Heard
any
about the
jelly
Ford
beans.
Anglia. Mum's gonna kill Ron when she finds out. I bet it was worth it to see Snape's face when you landed.
Sort of.
Anyway, welcome to our shop, Harry.
Yes. Feel free to browse our extensive range of wizard wheezes and magical merchandise. Everything priced at reasonable rates and the only currency universally accepted throughout Hogwarts. Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
What?
We're sure there's something here you'll like.
I feel like everything here is better put together. Oh my god, they have more stuff than I'd want. What is this?
How much is this stink pellet bag?
20 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
A potion!
How much is this Wiggin' Well potion vial?
100 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
I'm sorry, what?
If there's anything you'd like to know about, just ask.
A balloon holster. What does this cost?
20 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
That's to be able to carry more, I'm assuming. So a new bag.
How much is this Bertie
50.
Bott's bean bag?
20 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
20.
This Beatrix Bloxham card. How much is it?
30 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
I'm sorry, what? Can't afford your prices. Look out in the books, movies, you had to pay with gold coins. This game, everything is about B. What?
Come here. Leave me alone, Harry. I've got better things to do than chase you around.
Fred and George be like, do you know these beans are linked by the boy who lived over the black market? That's why they make the cash. Now I see the difficulties in 100% to get... Yes. Yes, I do. Don't get hit by anything. Dear God. Hate my life. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking piece of shit. Why the fuck does he chase you around? I don't know.
Now get out. You're disturbing my studies.
You aren't even disturbing him. I know. He's such an ass. Fucking idiot. Fucking hate him. What is that? What is this picture? This is an artist's rendition of Harry Potter, the Boy Who Lived, as he turns the age of 10 and is accepted into Hogwarts, a prestigious institution. Just... Oh, even sir, you walking, don't lie to me with that study talk. Fucking just destroy those. Oh, there's someone there. Lost potions kit bag. Lost potion vial case. Last seen in the vicinity of the herbology. If found, please report to notice board or something. I don't need G, Weasley. Actually, wait. Do I need Weasley? Passwords. Okay. I have to talk to Ronald. Ronald McDonald. Side quest. Oh yeah, the potions kit.
Okay, Harry. It's been a long day. I'm really tired and I'm off to bed.
Goodbye. Thankfully, all I have to do is press the A button to end my day. Ha! Ha ha! Magically in bed. Harry the Messiah. Whoops, wrong book. The biggest curse. Harry probably wishes that he had went to a normal school where the lessons don't try to kill him. The previous pupils. When you die, Harry, you turn into a ghost destined to kill the other pupils. Like.
Morning, Ron. Do you know what class we've got first? I heard there's flying. You heard right. I'll meet you downstairs in the entrance hall.
We can't end this yet. I need to go and do my flying lessons. I'm enjoying this one, even though it makes me want to scream on the inside. What is this? What is this? Nothing. Where's Colin Creevy? He was in the PS1 version. We don't like that boy in this one. It's not many beds. I don't think many people get accepted into Hogwarts. You wish you could just press the A button and the day. End the day. A button. Eric Lynn, thank you for the follow. So like, this day sucks. A button. I know Isaac feels like it. So, okay. So I didn't mention it, but it was my thought and my theory. And I'm pretty sure like Akami can like tell me if I'm right. The ghosts are wandering the halls only at night. At least all those other ghosts that are going to beat the shit out of you. Which means if you really want to explore, you're safer in the day, but I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of the stuff is actually locked to you during the day. Look. So there's something behind there. Yeah, there's a way back there. Definitely beats stumbling home drunk at 12 p.m. I mean, yeah. His kid's all like, where'd you go? Oh, that goes downstairs. Gimme. Oh no, I need an Incendio spell to clear the cobwebs off of that.
Can't get in there.
Probably should just go downstairs. Definitely beat stumbling. Like now it's Mario because Goombas. These aren't Goombas. God damn it! What are these called again? What does Mario call those turtle-y ones? They're not paratroopers. Don't mind this giant gap in the wall. It's secret. Hey, technically it's under a bookcase. Who the hell looks under a bookcase? Koopa. Yes, Koopa Troopers. You're right. Phlegm. This wall opened on its own in the previous game, and it was so buggy. So that switch actually fixed that a little. I have a feeling I'm going to find lots of beans in the daytime, and getting them back to Fred and George is going to be a fucking nightmare. Just going through other kids' desks. Guys. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that was a piece of cloth. We couldn't possibly remove it, but it's oozy ooze. Anyways. Let's go to flying lesson.
I collect famous witches and wizards cards. Do you?
Yes.
I'll give you a card number 61, Havelock Sweeting, for a number 77, Norval Twonk.
I don't have that card.
Don't ask me for shit like that. That's confusing. Look at all of these portraits.
Hello, Nick. What's the matter?
A matter of no importance. It's just that Sir Properly Decapitated Podmore won't let me join the headless hunt.
Oh my God.
Apparently, they only accept huntsmen whose heads have completely parted company with their bodies.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Not to worry, young Potter. As I said, it's a matter of no importance.
At least Harry doesn't announce every bean flavor in this one. It's true. Harry Potter and the Chamber of His Stolen Goods. Don't mind me just doing the daily inspection of your decks. Quick attack him and steal his cards. I mean, Griff Gang for life, man. What even house are you? What fucking house is purple? What are you fucking like reject? You like want to be like goddamn House of Mace Windu? He's purple. Ravenclaw's blue. Let me see. Let me see if the lighting. Come here, kid. He's the House of Squib. He's not like, I'm a real wizard. Get over here. I want to see. It might be the lighting and it might be blue, but I have a feeling it's purple. Why the fuck is it purple? Is it blue and because it's red lighting in there, it looks purple? That's fucking stupid. He's the House of Harvard. Opposing school oppression. Filch's clan. I'm learning to be a janitor. Broom sweeping is a proper technique they No, look. Ravenclaw, I don't know what the fuck you are.
Unfortunately, I don't have any lessons with Gilderoy Lockhart this term.
That's because you're a no magic house. Did Harry hit his head so hard that he's making up kids that don't exist? Like, purple's a better color. They didn't have purple. Wait. Hufflepuff's not yellow in this. What? Hufflepuff's not yellow. Why is Hufflepuff not yellow? Are they so dumb they forgot their own house color?
Oh, look.
No, it's not purple in the books. I don't remember if they announced the colors in the books, but I'm pretty sure it was always a yellow.
Nope.
It's not purple. Harry's in a coma next to Lara Croft. We have to remember that none of this is real. It's all in Harry's head. It's all make-believe.
Madam Hooch will be waiting for us.
You're genuinely livid. You guys are all like, it's Ravenclaw, it's fine. They're allowed to be purple and blue. And I'm like, no, they're not. And then we find out it's goddamn Hufflepuff. And you guys are like, fucking sucks. That's not true. Maybe it's the case with that dress on the... It's not. It's very much it's purple. They fucked up the coloring. Like, because in the Sorcerer's Stone it was yellow. Every other game it's yellow. This is the only game where it's not been yellow. Is this Neville? You look properly derpy. I'm pretty sure you're Neville. Neville's game menu. Throw some gnomes in the lake, sure. Maybe changing colors could cause them to win.
Number 18, Ulrich the Oddball.
Am I just drowning gnomes? Can they even swim? We're not just eating the shit out of this gnome. We're dragging him to the edge of the lake. And we're tossing him in. Does this end on its own? According to the fandom website, they're sometimes purple because yellow is difficult to animate. Bullshit. Like, no. Oh, what the hell happened? I didn't mean to quit the game. You're starting to understand Voldemort's motive. I don't listen to fandom websites. Like, they will pull whatever shit out of their hat. Like, to try, especially the Harry Potter fandom websites. They will pull whatever the fuck they can out of their hat. The fact that they are yellow in every other game in this series, in Chamber of Secrets, including PS1, and then they made them purple in this one. I bet you anything the team didn't fucking know what they were doing, made them purple, and by the time they realized their mistake, it was already too late to go back and rectify it. I have to do this. If I want that one card, I have to do it.
Number 18, Ulrich the Oddball.
How do I officially end this? Just by running this way? Harry Potter's done. He has murdered one too many gnomes. Yes. I don't feel the need to do anything more of yours, Neville. Herbology. This is not what I needed to do. I don't know how I feel about the quick instances between the locations instead of walking across it. Purple is definitely harder. Leela's hair looks messed up in the Futurama games because of that. It's the colors, as far as I know, is just the blending of the lighting colors. But, like, yes, the game is emulated. Neville is a tank. You bought a Blinky Kids toy to use the Blinky circuit somewhere else just to discover the LED themselves are Blinky batteries, resistor, and the LEDs. Down. I'm trying to find that one potion kit, which technically should be around here. Oh, I can get more Wigan Load. PS2 version lets you walk across the field. There are more stealth editions. This is the same as the PS2 version, so we're probably going to be walking across the stealth field at some point. Across the field at some point. My current theory is that we're probably limited at the moment. Oh, I can't destroy those. It's hard to get the window. My current theory is that we're limited at the moment because we don't have everything. But this is the same developers as the PS2 version. We probably just haven't unlocked it yet. But still, that being said, the phasing between the areas is a little odd. Unless it was a slight tweak they made to the GameCube. I don't know. We'll find out. It doesn't make sense that they would do that. Am I excited for the new Harry Potter? Well, I mean, it's not Harry Potter, technically. It's Hogwarts Legacy. But, I'm interested in it. Like, excited? I don't get excited off of new games anymore. Just because there's too many disappointments that I've gone through over time that it's really hard to get excited now. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. I mean, I thought it was really cool when I saw it when I saw the leaks that they had years ago. And finally having the official announcement that it's being released is really cool. Granted, we have a whole year
you all
ahead
apparently
of
learned
us.
to fly last year,
Minimum.
apparently is directed at you, Mr. Longbottom. A brief refresher course is in order. Potter, let's see if you still have that natural flying ability. First of all, I want to test your broom control. Fly up and hover a few feet from the ground.
You're welcome. I went
Now,
up.
fly back down to the ground and hover above it.
This is really weird that she's having us do this, considering it's year 2. Room has now been configured. If you want to alter the configuration at a time, you can do this from the options menu.
Excellent.
I mean,
you seem to have lost none of your natural flying ability. Let's move on to something a little more difficult. You see before you a course comprised of enchanted rings. What you must do is to fly through as many of these rings as possible in the correct order. Are you ready, Potter? Begin.
God. I give up, message. Goodbye.
Where do you think you're going, Potter? Come back at once. Now, let's try this again.
Room calibration
And try to stick to the
success.
course this time, Potter.
Bye.
Where do you think you're going, Potter?
God damn it.
Come back at once. Now, let's try this again.
You
And try
squibs
to
play
stick to the course this
squibbage.
time, Potter.
They run around on the field with like sticks between their legs, with like throwing a soccer ball around. And they go, yay! And then they hit each other with bats because they don't have proper bludgers, so they
Right.
smack each other in the head with
Now
bats.
for the examination, where a grade will be awarded depending on how well you complete the course. You must fly through as many rings as you can in a set time. I've created several new enchantments for the rings, causing some to move and others to shrink as you approach them.
Oh my.
When you're ready, Mr. Potter, you may begin.
You're so thorough. It's just, I don't know what we're doing. Going this way.
Where do you think you're going, Potter?
I don't know.
Come back at once. Now, let's try this again.
Why does she look like a
And try to
female
stick to the course
Dobby?
this time, Potter.
She doesn't look like a female Dobby. Here, we'll get one so she thinks we're trying. There we go. Wow. Here, have a second one. Wow. Whoa. Dodge that one. Where is it going? I don't know where we're going. This way? Sure. Hey. Madam Hooch, where the fuck are we going? I don't know where... She's all like, Potter, and he's all like, wee. Thought Dobby was a female. What? Do they not appear unless you run in through a certain number? Here, let me find out. Yeah. Oh my god, you need to run through it. Here, let's get this one. Yeah. Oh
Not
no.
bad. You receive a D. If you want to try and improve your flying grade, come back and see me here at any time of the day.
It was exhausting, Harry. I'm off to bed. See you later.
I don't know why they changed it. I mean, if we can't run around the entire fields, because if they did change it for purposes between them, honestly, even if they did change being able to run around the fields comparative to from the PlayStation 2, We ran around the fields in whatchamacallit, in Sorcerer's Stone, and they're kind of dead and empty. So, I don't know. But, Tiger, what are you doing? You, like, just came up behind me. Where are we supposed to be going now? Flying end of day. That's it. This is it. We had one flying lesson. Are we asking vulgar questions? If it's supposed to be a legitimate question, there's ways that could be phrased that are a little bit better, but... I mean, hi, I'm Dilly. Isaac is my husband. Together we make up Dilzik. And that's the name of the channel because it's the both of us. I stream during the daytime, during the weeks, because I'm not working. Isaac works down the hall, actually, in the other room. And he tends to stream on the weekends at the moment. Normally he would stream with me tonight on our normal Thursday night stream, or I would be streaming or we would be streaming together, but since he's setting up for D&D this weekend, I'm going to be streaming on my own. Doesn't matter where he needs to go. Harry is the master delinquent, must take all the house points away. I want to actually take this to the notice board. The potion thing. Potion bag. Wait, how many house points do we have? 40. We're gonna have to get rid of this. Go get yellow. Yeah, D&D. Yeah, D&D is one of the collab things. We don't actually stream it, but we do host Cat for the Win when she is streaming it. If you'd like to look and see it, Isaac's the DM. It's one of the reasons why he doesn't stream it, because he doesn't want to show off the DM layer. We play through Roll20. It's a site that can either be free or paid for, depending on how much access to things you want if you play D&D. It's a really good site if you've never looked at it and you do want to play D&D, or to have a group that you play D&D with and you've never looked at it, you should check it out. Why is there... Really freaking weird. Like, why is there a big one and then a little one? And then you just hit the... Harry, going through people's desks. Happening. Is that a diagram of a wand on the wall along with fingers? Killer Queen 9003, thank you for the follow. Is this a GameCube or a special GameCube? This is a... I mean, this is on... I don't know what the difference... What your difference is. Like, if you're wondering if it's a GameCube or an emulation program, it's an emulation program. The Dolphin. Wizards love orbs. Wizards love orbs. They found a globe and decided to make a mini globe. I mean, you can see it every time I save at the top. It tells you that it's saving within the directory that I listed as where the memory card goes. Here. Turn. Lost. Gryffindor merit badge. Dropped while wandering around the grand staircase. If found, please return to this notice board. Yay! More health.
Number 45.
We don't care.
Dunbar Oglethorpe.
Dropped around the Gryffindor by the staircase. Okay, so... How do you end the day? It took all the bean jars out after Harry kept smashing them. We used to keep Bertie Bott's every flavor beans in the common room, but then that Potter kid kept smashing them.
Gryffindor.
Damn it.
Hufflepuff. Ravenclaw.
Like Ravenclaw's beating Hufflepuff.
Slytherin.
That's what the Hufflepuff gets for not being yellow. Dropped your merit badge, you don't deserve it. Then just go. This game is an old gem. I'm liking it. I've never played this one before. Like, it's good. It's adorable. Be happy Slytherin is winning by 3. Yes. Nighttime. How many beans do we have? 33. Let's go buy some stuff. Yes. We're gonna go buy a bag. We're gonna buy a jelly bean bag.
Harry!
Shut up.
Just the person I've been looking
No.
for. Something dreadful has happened to Neville.
We don't care.
He's got himself trapped behind a tapestry.
Oh no.
And I suppose you want me to get him out?
Would you? That's so kind of you, Harry. He's out here.
Be happy Slytherin is winning by 3. PC or console? Like, wait, are you asking Phoenix Wolf if this is PC or console? This is console. Hufflepuff just wants to be closer to Ravenclaw in color because they can't intellectually. PC version of Chamber of Secrets is your favorite. PC version of Chamber of Secrets is a lot of people's favorite, especially out of the original 3 PC games. You started to like this down in the beginning, and we're kind of really not into it, but you think it's because the Weasley's home looks different from the normal castle or Hogwarts? I mean, it looks like the Burrow, which is what they call their home. Oh, you had this one on GameCube as a kid. I didn't have a GameCube when I was a kid. I had a friend who had a GameCube, and I saw this original Sorcerer's Stone on it.
How did you end up back there?
He was looking for Trevor, his toad, and he went the wrong way. Now he's stuck.
Well, can't you get him out, Hermione?
No, I've tried everything. We need a severing charm.
And where am I going to find one of those at this time of night?
Herbology Greenhouse 3 in the grounds. Except, to get in, you're going to have to find out how to pull up hawk lumps. If you go to the library, there's an excellent book by Professor Lockhart. That'll tell you how to do it.
Okay, so I've got to go into the library on the 2nd floor and get a copy of Lockhart's book, and then go out into the grounds and find my way into the Herbology Greenhouse to get the severing charm.
Yes.
What did he say?
Hurry up.
So let me get this straight. You want me to go to the library to blah, 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 blah. You could just ask the teacher out there. There's a prefect over there who could probably do it. Also, we could just lift the tapestry and move it aside. Neville, are you special? Oh. Gryffindor pride. You love Harry Potter, you have all the games on the PC. Yeah, no, so for anyone who's just joining and doesn't know, we've already played,
Hey!
we've already played Harry Potter, we played Harry Potter, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, all on the PC. We have also played the Goblet of Fire, which we did in bits and pieces because I didn't really like it all that much. It's honestly not a very good Harry Potter game. It's probably one of the lowest.
Feel free to spend as long as you like it.
We beat it officially last night. We have played through Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince. I have Deathly Hallows 1 and 2, but we haven't done yet. We have currently done Sorcerer's Stone on the GameCube and the PS and the PlayStation 1. What?
How much is the Alohomora spellbook?
100 Bertie Bott's every flavor beans.
Oh, okay.
How much is this Bertie Bott's beanbag?
20 Bertie Bott's every flavor beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
No, Goblet
You
of
can
Fire
now
was not
carry
great.
more Bertie Bott's every flavour beans, Harry. Is there anything here that interests you?
Yeah, this door. We will do Deathly Hallows at some point. Originally, I was just going to showcase Deathly Hallows and sit there and say no because I didn't like the fact that it's a cover shooter. But at this point, since we did Goblet of Fire, and plus I looked it up and I found out that Deathly Hallows is actually relatively short. Like, Deathly Hallows Part 2 can be beaten within 3 hours. I'm going to go to the save point. But, so after this one, we're going to be doing Prisoner of Azkaban for the GameCube. And then after that, the development for the games on Goblet of Fire and the rest of them were identical between the consoles and the PC, so there's no reason to replay those. But I am looking at doing the handhelds afterwards. We're kind of just going through every single Harry Potter game that was made. As far as the official main Harry Potter games, I am not looking at ever touching the mobiles. So don't even wonder if I'm going to be touching the mobiles. And I don't even know if we're going to be doing the Game Boy Color beyond just showing what the Game Boy Color is, because I don't know how long the Game Boy Color one is. I just know that it's a turn-based RPG. I played the first Game Boy Color one a long time ago. And I remember what the gameplay is like. I don't remember how far I got into it. And most of those 3 hours are just padding. Yeah, I've heard. I saw that the entire beginning section with Gringotts can be done within 20 to 30 minutes. Everyone says that Out of Deathly Hallows Part 2 is better than Part 1. As, like, overall, from what I've seen, it just looks not good. Like, Harry...
Come to me. Let me rip you. Let me tear you.
What on earth was that?
No, I'm not touching the Quidditch game. I did take a look at it to see what it was like, to see if I'd be interested in touching it. It does not look like anything I want to play.
Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Hello, Nick. I'm just doing something for Hermione. It's urgent, so I'm afraid I can't chat for long.
Not to worry, young Harry. You cut along now and I'll see you some other time. Good night.
Yeah, get out of here, Nick. I don't know what's in here. I don't know what's in here. They legit just have a Mona Lisa painting in the hallway, yeah. Is that gonna be a slide like it was before?
Lumos!
No. I mean, it might be. Isn't this where Defense Against the Dark Arts typically is? At least it was in the first game. Yep, Defense Against the Dark Arts. Ah! How do I get demerit? I want to like drop some points. We have 50 points. I can drop points, right? Dumbledore's office. Dumbledore, I'm Harry Potter. Let me in. I'm special. I'm the boy who goddamn lived. Why is there an old top hat here? Ooh, excuse me. Deathly Hallows, they send you on 3 missions. It's just Harry. The missions are pointless. You don't remember that being in the movie. Oh, that sounds about right. The fact that there aren't as many prefects in this version. There's supposed to be prefects around that could take away your points from what I heard. I really want them to. I know I'm supposed to sneak, but the sneaking is so janky right now. PS2 Gamecube Prisoner of Azkaban holds a special place in your heart, but it's not a very good game at all, honestly. The PC version of Prisoner of Azkaban is okay. The problem with it is that all of its levels kind of like last too long. And so it kind of overstays its welcome. Evil hands stealing your beans. I know. Fucking hell. That's what we ended up noticing because I remembered prior to replaying them that the PC version of Prisoner of Azkaban was like a step up graphically, gameplay wise from Chamber of Secrets. And I was right. Graphically and gameplay wise, it's a step up. However, the reason why Chamber of Secrets is so much better on the PC is because Chamber of Secrets has a more explorable version of Hogwarts, and Prisoner of Azkaban, you end up going into these levels to learn your spells, and it takes forever to finish your levels. They last forever. And the Hermione classes, yeah, took forever. The Lapiforus and Draconiforus spell was just mind-bogglingly numb to do. Like, it was fun in the very beginning, and then it just gets worse and worse. And then the thing is, it's the only game out of all of them we never properly finished. Send you chamber challenges.
Oh, locked.
The only reason we didn't finish it is because they won't let you go home until you 100% the game. Like, literally, Dumbledore and McGonagall are all like, hey, you want to go home? Well, did you find everything? No? Well, I guess you get to stay here forever. And you're just like, I just want to go home. You like a game where he plays Voldemort? That's called the Harry Potter.
Huh? Ow!
It's called the Harry Potter role-playing. Shut up. Shut up. Look at that. He put some yellow on the edge of his... Okay. Any attempt at saying that yellow is difficult to animate? Bullshit, because it's on the edge of his fucking tassels for, like, it's edging on the goddamn thing. I'm still sitting by the fact that the developers couldn't remember what color a Hufflepuff was supposed to be, so they made them purple.
Hey, you!
Look, yellow.
Get back to your dormitory.
Beyond that, yellow's not harder to animate. It's fucking bullshit. Oh my god. I hate the camera angle for these.
I'm sure there's someone sneaking around.
Did I
here.
hit someone when I did that? That's great.
Did anyone see him?
The door's locked.
I'm sorry, what? What happened to Harry's invisibility cloak? Now it's a thing.
Are you playing this all day?
No, I'm gonna switch to Night in the Woods. I just got kind of stuck with this one right now. I'm enjoying it.
They're trying to bring the Chewy boxes in.
Uh-huh.
And Bodhi decided I need to walk right in front of you.
So they didn't come in?
No, I got him. I almost killed him.
No, you didn't.
Because they're extremely heavy. They almost killed him. Idiot.
Who wants to love you?
Look,
I'm in the
like,
library
I'm about to
breaking
put
shit.
it down, and he just like walks to the place I'm about to put it down and just stands there.
Birdie bought every flavor bean. Breaking jar. Oh, it's a balloon. It's a non... What are those called again? Inflate to create extremely noisy distractions. Dumbledore took the... Yeah, Dumbledore technically did take the invisibility cloak in the first game, which is kind of bullshit. Shh. Do you know what color Hufflepuff is?
Yellow.
Not according to this game, they're purple.
They were yellow in the books.
Fucking purple in this game.
How do you fuck that up? It's not hard.
I don't know. Animal, vegetable, horklump, or gnome. During my myriad travels across this magical globe of ours, I have beheld many strange sights and encountered a veritable bestiary of peculiar and exotic creatures. The vast majority of creatures I have had the misfortune to encounter have been of a decidedly threatening variety, not so the horklump, which is actually an animal rather than a plant. I well remember the time... Wait, so we're murdering things again? I'm fine with this. They're trying some rebranding in this game. Is it maybe the purple will win more points? I well remember the time when, while staying with some fans of mine in the wilds of Essex, I offered to clear a pathway in their quaint suburban yard. I quailed from terming this square of scrub and turf a garden, which had been ubiquitously blocked by several horklumps. The usual technique for uprooting horklumps is to take a good firm hold on them and then twist and yank them from the ground. Needless to say, when I had cleared the pathway of every last horklump, my fans were more than grateful and rewarded me with several bottles of their homebrewed celery and beetroot wine, which of course I promptly declined. Gnomes are rather more threatening than the inert and somewhat tedious hawklump. These little pests are endemic to even the most well-tended garden. The most efficient way of dealing with this garden blight is to flipendo the little blighter, grab him by the legs, and fling him over a low wall or hedgerow, preferably not into your neighbor's smaller and less cared-for garden. One must be careful of the gnome's tiny yet razor-sharp teeth, but a well-targeted flipendo knockback jinx will deal with them most assuredly. Want me to keep reading? You live near Essex? Cool. Of impish idiosyncrasies, I well remember the time when, on a particularly dangerous trek along the banks of the river... of the River Clyde in Glasgow, Scotland, in search of the fabled Wheaton-Morris species, I chanced upon a snickering cluster of imps, not to be confused with the pixie. These small, spiteful creatures often waylay the unwary traveler, pushing them and tripping them in a most unpleasant manner. I myself, of course, am never unwary, and immediately upon spotting the snickering gang, I whipped out my trusty wand and cast a particularly well-aimed flipendo knockback jinx at that cavorting leader. Before his gibbering cohorts could react, I then proceeded to grab the upended imp by its slimy ankles, being careful not to besmirch my lime green robes, and threw it into the Clyde, where it floundered most satisfyingly, before dragging itself onto the opposite bank and fleeing in the direction of the nearby sewage works. Thus were the imps defeated, the remaining band of jabbering pests running back to the filthy hole from whence they came, unlike Harry Potter, who murders them viciously. A frenzy of furious... This is a lot. Oh no. Well, you put catnip there. Tiger Isaac ordered a new kitty scratching thing, which is completely unnecessary, but I guess we need to get rid of one of the ones downstairs anyways. For them. It's kind of like one of those things that's shaped like an S, and he just sprinkled it with catnip, and now Tiger is going batshit crazy on it. Because Tiger is a druggie.
He's only awake.
He's only awake for drugs.
That's what addiction is.
Addiction. What is this? Hint. There are numerous ways in which to use the incendio charm. One of these involving the casting of the charm in certain kinds of brassiers in order to light them. What? No. You don't even know what that is. I've never played it, actually. I just own it. It was like a Goodwill thing, or it was given to me. I forget. I never really fully bought it. I think it came from my ex. I think he had a collection of PC games that he'd never played, and he was all like, here, have it. Enabling your child's drug habits. Problematic. Well, Bodhi's now at it. I'm sorry. Is this a Wingardium Leviosa rock? Why is everything in this library like... Bodhi. Bodhi is going batshit insane on this thing now. Oh, it's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Minigames, the game. This one has not been Minigames the game. That was the PlayStation 1 version. PlayStation 1 game definitely was Harry Potter and the Chamber of Minigames. Oh. Well, you need Incendio for that. You need to be able to chop that down. We should destroy everything in Hogwarts so that in Order of the Phoenix we can play janitor. That's why everything was broken in Order of the Phoenix when you start playing it and you have to use Reparo and everything. It's because Harry destroyed it. You're actually fixing his mistakes from the past. Wait, you finished that one already? Did you just power through it? Xano, we didn't... It was really short. Like, we started it with today with going to Gilderoy Lockhart and then going to the Basilisk. How do you not tell the difference between the PlayStation 1 game and the Gamecube just by these graphics?
Huh?
You stop it.
Get back to your dormitory.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm trying to go, you dumbass. You're blind. Do these graphics look like potatoes? Gotta admit, you're glad you missed it. No, it was fucking brilliant. Like, it's horrible in so many ways, but it's gloriously horrible. I was told a long time ago that if I was going to do the Harry Potter games, I needed to do the PlayStation 1 versions because of how bad they look and because they're not that good of games. They're not super horrible, which is why I could see why people ended up liking them and why there's a nostalgic feel for a lot of people. But out of all the different versions, there's definitely some better ones and there's some worse ones. Everything wants to murder you in this one, just in case you didn't know. Everything wants to murder you. Now we're supposed to go to herbology, right? Except I feel the need to have to go all the way to the 7th floor to spend my beans before I lose them all. Because that's what this game is teaching me. Look, I almost have 100. Bodhi, what are you doing? Oh my god.
Wattlebird.
Besides, we need to go to a save after I spend stuff, and I need to switch to Night in the Woods. We're at that time, and I wanted to give a little bit more time to Night in the Woods that I'm currently going to be giving to it. I mean, we're going to be playing it again tonight, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to pick up for the Thursday night stream. I'll figure it out. It's either going to be more Harry Potter or a different Harry Potter or a different game, or I'm going to start a new game that I plan on continuing. I don't know. I mean, that's a lot right there. Bodhi is promptly spread across the entire thing. Fuck out of my way, Percy.
Come here.
I like how you can just ignore them. They're all like, sneak around Percy. No, fuck that.
How much is this Wigan Well potion vial?
100 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
I'm scowling.
Non-explodable luminous balloons are a great way to distract prefects and annoy Percy.
How much is this stink pellet bag?
20 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Now you can carry more stink pellets, Harry.
That was the point, you dumbasses. How many can we have? 30.
Stink pellets are a great way to stop prefects catching you. But I didn't tell you that, did I?
Bodhi. Bodhi, like, took over the catnip. He's, like, rolling on it. He's just, like, going, ah, ah. Tiger's just hunched over and staring, going, why? That was Tiger's drug stash. Bodhi. I also need to get another cup of coffee, so switching the game over will do good. Bodhi has become one with the catnip. Bodhi has, like, rubbed his face in it and is now, like, the greatest addict. The addict to end them all. No. Fucking crazy-ass wannabe ghost thing.